Alrighty, hello everybody. My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another stream. I'm a bit late once again. I apologize for that, and I still have to get ready. To be honest, there's a lot of things I haven't done yet for this stream, but I didn't want to just miss a whole bunch of the game again. So we're gonna have to get ready in the middle of the stream and stuff of that nature. Just prepare the thumbnail and change the box scores and stuff of that nature. We're gonna be quickly doing these things before we head into the proper game itself. But yeah. It's a Chicago Bulls and a Detroit Pistons watch along after a very successful game against the New Orleans Pelicans, where I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure that some of these Bulls players would feel pretty good after that win. We get an opportunity to try and carry that momentum over as we face the Detroit Pistons. So, again, we'll hope we can, continue that pressure, continue to pile on the pressure, continue to win games, maybe go on a little bit of a winning streak. That would be absolutely lovely. And yeah, just wait and see how that goes. By the way, I can't necessarily see your chats at the moment, so I just hope there are people in here. Welcome to all of you guys. I'll be sure to get to your chats in a moment, but for now, again, I'm just trying to rush things along and try to get things ready out here. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, I'll be honest. The reason why I'm late to this stream is because, I'll be honest, I was contemplating even doing this stream. There was a couple of things I had to do today that I thought would stop me from doing a watch along for the Bulls and the Pistons. But yeah, I'm able to do it, so now I have to rush to do it, essentially. So yeah, that is why I'm a bit late today, and don't worry, I'll make sure everything's in order for when, well, the game's probably already started, but for when I actually start the commentating of the game and stuff of that nature, I'm sure I will be ready for it. So, yeah. But before we get any further, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to drop a follow. My apologies, like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know who you think is going to win this game. It looks like the Bulls should be the heavy favorites, considering Detroit did get rid of a lot of their players in the trade deadline. And, in all honesty, it just feels like we just should be the favourites to win. So that's just kind of how I feel about the situation. So yeah, I would say the Bulls are favourites to win, but you know how the Chicago Bulls are. I think we all know how the Chicago Bulls are. Don't expect this to be a blowout win or anything like that. It's going to be tight competitive because that's just the type of team that we tend to be. So yeah, that's something to be prepared for. Now I just got to find the right score. Where is it? Where is the box score I'm looking for? Alright, let's write Feb 28th. That should bring it up. Okay, there it is. We are close. Oh, we are oh so close. Alright. Let's see how this works. Okay, we got the box score up. We're down against the Pistons. No surprise there. Now we just set up, I guess, everything else. So I can see your chats now. So what's up, Daniel? I'm a true goat. Well, I appreciate that. Questions. Is it like 2025 in Australia already? You guys are in the summer 2025 already, right? No, we're not that much into the future. We're only a day ahead of you guys. So I can predict the future. I already know the outcome of this game. But I'm going to keep it a surprise for you guys because, it is what it is. I always like to keep it a surprise, Right now, in Australia, we're already versing the Cavs. Put it that way. Alright. The game is on now. That's great. I think we should be ready to go. I think that's it. Hopefully I've not missed anything. I might need the earphones to hear, which would be over there. Alright, there we are. Alright, so it's 6-2. The Bulls have not had a good start, it seems. We got Vucevic in the post with a couple of spins and a jump hook that rolls right in. Well, hey, maybe Nikola Vucevic is off to a great start. That's what we like to see. That's a good first impression for Nikola Vucevic right there. I know we can win this game because we really need the Bulls to not play down to the Pistons level. We can win this game. But we could also not win this game for that exact same reason. There's a possibility for everything here. So we'll just have to wait and see. I feel like the Pistons are going to come in with a bit of a vendetta, maybe. You know, they've not had a good time recently, and I'm sure they want to come in and bring their A game against the Bulls, and that's fine. We've got to make sure we do the same. Vucevic gets the mid-range to tie the game up 6 apiece. Vucevic has had a good stretch for the Bulls recently, man. Hopefully he can keep it up. He's been very, very good offensively for this team. If I went to the future, I'm going to get myself a robot for personal use. Go ahead. I'm sure we're not that far away from it. A blocking foul on Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso is stunned. Do we use a challenge this early? Interesting. Let's take a look at the replay here. I don't think it's worth the challenge, but that's a conversation for sure. I don't know if we want to use the challenge that early. So Alex Caruso gets tagged with a foul. Already. That's not good. And alley-oop to Duran as the Pistons regain the lead there. But that's an interesting call. DeRozan to Caruso. Caruso's in the corner. Finds Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan gets the switch with Durant on him. Back to Kobe. 7 seconds left. Kobe drives to the rim. He gets open. He gets swatted by Isaiah Stewart. And that's a turnover. So, hey, something I've just realized now. I don't know if this has been the case, but the Pistons are playing a two-man lineup. A two-big-man lineup. They've got Isaiah Stewart and they've got Durant out there. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if the Bulls can counteract that a little bit. We've obviously got... Last game we played Terry Taylor and Vucevic and Drummond, you know, or we played Vucevic and Drummond. We'll wait and see if any of those things can get done. DeRozan to Caruso. Caruso finds Vucevic, and Durant gets tagged with a foul there, trying to reach in and try to get, you know, try to commit a foul there. He reaches in, so Terry Taylor's going to come into the game here, try to counteract that size differential as Caruso is out of the game. I don't know how many fouls Caruso has. Hopefully he didn't have one before this, but that's a big loss if Caruso's going to be out for a little bit, you know, because of foul trouble. All right, Wiseman is coming into the game. How long before the Bulls become a 70-win team again? Oh. I mean, there's not many teams out there ever that usually get 70 wins. So I'm going to say quite a long time. Definitely not this season. I wouldn't say the next season either. So we'll wait and see what happens in 2 years. Ayo gets the steal. Alright, and he's entering the pick and roll with Vooch. Gets the floater. Does it roll. Rebound for Wiseman. Ivy to Asur Thompson. And Asur Thompson gets the slam. It's back and forth game right here. Pistons using their speed to get into transition. Kobe White steps into the paint. Passes to DeRozan. DeRozan to Ayo for 3. In and out. Rebound Wiseman once more. You ready for Vooch versus Wiseman? Well, hopefully we see that advantage again. It seems like anytime Vooch has an advantage, we don't go to him. How you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? I was a bit late to this stream, but we should still be good to go. DeRozan's in the post here. Passes back to Kobe. There was no shot for DeRozan. Kobe White gets to the mid-range. Passes to Ayo. And Ayo's foot was out of bounds. Another turnover for Chicago. And another timeout. I think that timeout goes to Detroit. It's not been a good start to the game, to be honest. Both teams have just kind of been you know? But again, that's what the Bulls do. The Bulls play down to the opponent's level. So it's not like we're going to come out here, rise and shine, and just deliver the best quality of basketball you'll ever see. Plus, we never usually have good starts to games anyway. But this has not been good. 10-8. It's what are we, about halfway through the quarter? 6:26 left to go. It's been a pretty ugly start, to be honest. So I don't really know what to say or do about this. I missed a lot of the first quarter anyway. You know, I missed a couple of minutes of that, but turnovers galore for both teams, especially for the Bulls. A couple of turnovers that are completely unnecessary, and we just haven't made any shots. So I'm not sure. The Burger King in my hood is starting to change for ketchup. Charge for ketchup. Do you think I should hold a protest against this injustice? I don't even know. Look, we don't have Burger King in Australia. We call it something else. But I don't go there enough to know if they even charge for ketchup. So, I mean, if you're the only one, I'd probably say no, because you're probably the only one that has a problem with it. But if that's like a big thing, then up to you, I guess. How much are they charging for it? If it's only a couple of cents, I would say it's probably not worth the protest for it. Let's go, Bulls. Get another win tonight. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, I just want to see again, the timeout's done now. You know, after the timeout comes to an end, the Bulls get back on the court. Just a better performance would be nice. You know, I know we can win, even if it's an ugly win against Detroit. But I don't necessarily want to see an ugly game. I want to see, like, how often do you see, I'll ask this question. When was the last time you've seen a Bulls team blow out another team? Completely annihilate, win by 15 plus points against another team? Because I feel like the answer to that for me would be the first game we played Memphis in. And that was a while ago. You know, we don't see it often. We have the most clutch games in the league. So I'd like to see a little bit of relaxation heading into a fourth quarter, you know. That's what I'd love to see. But time will tell. They charge 5 cents for a little cup like the size of your thumb. It's an injustice. I don't know. If it was up to me, I probably wouldn't. But, you know, if it's up to you. The Bulls got another turnover here. And Asur Thompson gets the layup. Wow. The Nets last season. So if we're mentioning last season, that's a problem, man. That's a big problem. We haven't blown the team out for a whole season. We have to do, I don't know. Well, we're losing this game, so I can't even say we should blow them out, but we should probably take the lead back. That'd be nice. Alright, Terry Taylor commits the foul for the Bulls. Again, another missed shot. 12-8 is the score. Dalen Terry's going to come into the game here. Andre Drummond coming into the fray. That's the last time I remember one, at least. I feel like we did play well against Memphis the first time. I think that was considered a blowout win for us. But other than that, I really don't remember. Alright, the rest are talking for an out-of-bounds call. They don't know who the ball was out of bounds on. That should be a Bulls ball right there. Alright, it's a jump ball instead. The refs just couldn't decide. They can't look at replays, apparently. Well, hopefully Drummond can win this. It'll be Drummond and Wiseman at the center of the court here for a jump ball. And Drummond does win it. Kobe White regained possession for the Bulls. Kobe finds Vooch. Vooch with Drummond in the post. The two-man lineup is coming to play. Drummond misses the post hook there. Alright, we got Thompson. Ivy tries to get it to Wiseman. Wiseman catches it and chucks it in. 14-8. This is not a good start here for the Bulls. Kobe White. And Thompson commits the foul on him. Again, an eager defender, ready to guard the best players out there. Probably a bit too eager that possession. Kobe White with the hair flop and whatnot, you know, gets people to commit to that all the time. Alright, Ivy's pass. I thought that pass was deflected, but it turned out it wasn't. It was just a really good no-look pass. Io gets to the rim and he gets the layup to go. Alright, 14-10. We found a way to score. Can we now get a stop? We got Cade bringing the ball up. Cade, he finds his way to the rim, but he misses the layup. Rebound, Vooch. Io wants to run. Io almost turns it over. It looks like he's going to regain that possession. Take it a little bit slowly. In a pick and roll here. Finds Vooch. Vooch to Kobe. Kobe, catch and shoot. And he misses. But Drummond with the board. Commits guys to the pump fake. And Drummond's going to go to the line for two. Isaiah Stewart will commit that foul. And that's what the big man lineup can bring to you. Look, Detroit are doing the same thing, so there's not much of a mismatch there for the Bulls. You bring Andre Drummond in there, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to crash the glass. So hopefully we see more of that. Bulls versus Jazz, November 23, 139. Is that 139 you said? 130? I can't see that score. 130 to 113. There you go. That's considered a blowout. But November, the start of the season, Yurek. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And that's probably one of our worst stretches of the season as well. So to get a blowout win there is quite insane. And Drummond makes both free throws, which I've been happy to see constantly for the last couple of games. I hope the Bulls could play good defense and offense and win this game tonight. And I gave a like on your channel. Go Bulls, let's get another win. Well, it's not a great start for that game and a start for that win, but there's still a lot of games to be played. I appreciate that very much, Jimmy. Thank you for the like. And it looks like the Bulls are going to get a rebound. It's going to end up going to Cade. Cade. Another three's being shot. That's another miss. All right. Hello, Tyler. So Grimes misses his first 2 threes of the game for Detroit. I got to remember, there's new players on Detroit now. I've got to be careful of that. All right, Terry to Vooch. Vooch to DeRozan. DeRozan finds Drummond in the post. Wiseman guarding. He finds the corner. Good ball movement by the Bulls. Terry dribbles into trouble. He passes to Vooch as he's falling down. Vooch with the layup. Dale Terry, he was falling. He had to make a decision, and he made the right one there. Finds Vooch. And there's a three. Alright, 17-14 is the score. DeRozan finds Terry. Terry misses. Drummond with the board again. The big man lineup is working well for us right now. 2 offensive rebounds for Drummond. Alright, hey, I like this. I like this. Okay, to Thompson. Thompson fakes the 3. Ooh, bit of a step back. But he airballs. $1 million move with a 10-cent finish for Asua Thompson there. That was a beautiful move. He got the exact shot that he wanted. He got the crossover, sent Drummond on his ankles, you know, stumbling the other way. But he couldn't get the mid-range to go. So that should be Bulls ball as another timeout is called. So hopefully things can pick up, man. We need to see things pick up a little bit. But definitely that Andre Drummond, I guess, bringing him into the game with Nikola Vucevic has brought a little bit of a spark that we didn't have. We're crashing the glass well. Obviously, the Detroit Pistons are a younger team, so they don't necessarily have the strength advantage over the guys like Vucevic and Drummond. I think we're starting to see that a little bit firsthand. The way that Vucevic is dominating in the post to begin this game, the way that Andre Drummond is grabbing offensive rebounds and putting them up in this game. This is what I like about seeing the Drummond and Vucevic lineup. When certain teams want to play bigger against us, that's our counteract. That's what we could do to counteract the big lineups. Because we have two centers that can play together, and it looks like they play together very well. But not every time it's going to work. But when you see Detroit play Duren and Stewart, or Wiseman and Stewart, or Wiseman and Duren, then all of a sudden there's room to play both of them in there. And you're seeing the benefits of that today. So, good start in that regard for those two guys. Probably two of our best players, to be honest, to start this game. So, very happy with that. We'll wait and see if that can continue, you know. Momentum can fade away. Let's hope that it doesn't. Either way, there's about 2:40 left in the first quarter. 17-16. Both teams have kind of come out of the gates a bit shy today, in all honesty. But, again, there's still a whole lot of game left to be played. We're still down by 1, 17-16. This should be Bulls ball, so hopefully we could get a bucket and just kind of carry the momentum from there. We'll have to wait and see. But a couple of guys, already, I could just look at the box score and tell you, need to step up a little bit. But I'm going to really look into that in the second quarter and at halftime. I'm not really going to say anything now, but we do need to see a couple of guys step up to the plate here. Rise to the occasion, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, let's wait and see what ends up happening here. Also, we have a game tomorrow against the Cavs. So, a back-to-back situation for the Bulls. I don't think we've had one of them in a while. So, be prepared for that game as well. I should be doing a watch-along for that one. I think that game's at home. Maybe it's not. I'm not too sure. Either way, be prepared for that one. That should be our last game against the Cavs this season. Alright, it looks like that's going to be Pistons ball, actually. And there's a foul on the inbounds. Alright. We got Wiseman. Alright, there's a lot of guys that I don't know here on the Detroit bench. Drummond gets the rebounds. Alright, DeRozan. Thompson falls away. DeRozan hits the three. Thompson went skating somewhere else. He was traveling back to Detroit, and DeRozan said, "Thank you very much, I'll take the three." And DeRozan gets the steal. Alright, DeMar. DeMar's heating up a little bit, getting it done on both ends. He enters the post on Grimes. Shoots the fadeaway. And one. Okay, DeMar, I see you. I see you. The marvelous. These last couple of possessions. He's going to go to the line for one here. Makes the and one. Grimes couldn't stop it. Enters the landing space of DeRozan. Wow. Just when you're saying you need people to step up, there's DeMar DeRozan ready. Ready and able to step up for the Bulls. Alright. And DeMar makes the free throw. Grimes misses another three. Rebound to Drummond. DeRozan with 1:46 left to go. Shoots the mid-range. Oh, this is a DeMar DeRozan night, ladies and gentlemen. He scored the last 7 points for Chicago and has looked very pretty while doing it. An air ball by... Is that Malachi Flynn that I'm... Is that him? I believe it is. That's an air ball from him. That will stay Detroit ball for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. Evan Fournier plays for Detroit now. He hasn't played in a while, to be honest. He gets blocked by Drummond. The Bulls have picked it up defensively here. DeRozan, he's getting... De La Terry to Drummond with the slam. I was going to say, DeMar DeRozan was getting double-teamed on the pick and roll. Passes it to Terry, and Terry with another good decision there. Gets the assist. Alright, we got Flynn. Pushes off on Caruso, shoots, and he scores. A big shot for Detroit to kind of get that momentum to, slow down a little bit there. Alright. Hey, Aiden. Hey, everybody who started. Hold on. DeRozan for the layup. Oh, this is a marvelous night for DeRozan. He's come out to ball today. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. DeMar DeRozan's 4 from 4. He's got 9 points. He's balling out at the moment. Who started? Kobe, Io. Flynn makes another 3, by the way. Kobe, Io, DeRozan, Caruso, and Vucevic started. We've seen Drummond and Vooch play a little bit together off the bench. Yeah, that's who started. It's too bad you can't show tonight's game. However, I do appreciate your commentary. I can't share NBA games. That's, from a YouTube standpoint, that's kind of like a death sentence. That's a quick way to get your channel removed. So, I definitely can't show the game. I can't really show the sound of the game either. But, look, if I could, I would. But I appreciate that you're liking the commentary. I'm trying my best. Unless I get approval by the Bulls or the NBA, which I don't see me getting, to be honest, I can't show games. For free as well, that's going to take a lot of revenue out of their pockets. So, yeah. It's a tough one, man. Either way, we move on. The end of the first quarter has come. 29-22 is the score. The Bulls find a way to really step it up in the second half a little bit. That second half of the first quarter, if you know what I mean. The end of the first quarter. DeMar DeRozan has come to life in the first quarter of this game, and that could set up a big game for DeMar DeRozan. I mean, we always see DeMar DeRozan get around the 20-point range. We see it every time, pretty much without fail. But it would be nice to see DeMar DeRozan have a highly efficient game and just absolutely go berserk. Because, again, I think we're going to need that. If we're looking for a game with a comfortable win, a game where the Bulls can really bring some momentum, and even DeRozan to get some momentum for himself, this could be the game, ladies and gentlemen. He's had a great start, 4 from 4, 9 points. Not too shabby at all. I'd like to see more of this from DeRozan, so we'll see. But we can't knock guys like Vucevic. He's got 8 points in the first quarter. He's done very, very well. And Drummond's got 8 points in the first quarter as well. So you can kind of see where things are going here. It looks like Bully Ball is kind of our ticket to winning this game. Vucevic has been bullying in the post. Drummond's been bullying on the boards. DeRozan's just a bully in general, the way that he just plays. He's an isolation type of guy. He could definitely, take advantage of that and whatnot. So, an interesting start to the game. An interesting start where we picked it up as well. Because I'll be honest, that was not a great start from either team. But we definitely picked it up towards the end there. And hopefully, again, there's more to come. I just want to see a game where it's just relaxing. It's just relaxing. It's calm, cool, collected. I don't need to stress in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. I know there's a lot of games where a lot of people want to see, the hype and, the Bulls are in another close game. This is what we live for and stuff of that nature. But not me, man. Look, I like the close games. Sure I do, especially when we win them. But I'd like to be relaxed, I want to chill. I want to ease into it, Anyway, the second quarter has begun. DeRozan finds his way into the mid-range, kicks it to Kobe. Feel like Kobe hasn't had a shot yet. Drummond in the post, gets the post hook to go. Alright, Flynn. Finds Wiseman. Drummond guarding. Wiseman takes the dribble. Tough shot. And he misses. Rebound, Kobe White. Finds AC. Back to Kobe. Catch and shoot. And he misses. Kobe White has been struggling recently. Alright, we got Flynn in the pick and roll. Drummond guarding. Finds Fournier. 4-3. That is off. And Wiseman commits the foul on Andre Drummond trying to grab that rebound. I only like close games against good teams, not bad teams. I can understand that. By the way, Stacey King says something very interesting. The Bulls have yet to make a three in this game. So we've got 31 points and pretty much all of them have been inside. That's quite impressive. Also quite not impressive at the same time as DeRozan hits the mid-range. You know, it's kind of like, how have you not made a three and you scored 33 points within the first quarter? DeRozan's 5 from 5. He's got 11 points. He gets the steal. Oh, DeRozan, stop it. Finds Kobe. Kobe to Drummond, and it's going to go back to DeRozan. DeRozan with the hot hand. Has he not traveled? I don't know. He finds AC for 3. In and out. Rebound to Wiseman. Alright, Wiseman gets the ball back. Finds Flynn. Flynn to the corner. And that's another 3-point shot made. I don't know who that is. I have to... Who is that, man? Let's go figure out his name. He's made 2 threes on us. He's come off the bench. I don't know how to say that name. I don't know. How do you say that name? I'm not trying to botch it out here. Alright. Whatever I miss, it looks like Kobe White's going to the line. And he makes the first. Alright. We're waiting for the second. I don't know what's happening. People are coming in and out of the game here. Kobe misses the second. Okay, we got Ivy bringing the ball up here for Detroit. Back to Ivy. Caruso picks his pocket. He goes to the rim. And he slams Alex Caruso. And that's a timeout. Detroit's had enough of that. You can't let that happen. Caruso, Hall of Fame pickpocket right there. Ivy trying to call a play. Just completely has no sight of where the ball is. And Caruso just swoops in, gets the steal, and gets the slam. That's insane stuff right there. That's a momentum swinging game. A momentum swinging play if I've ever seen one. The Bulls are up by double figures now, I believe. 11 points or 10 points is the difference between the two teams. And it's been all Chicago in this second quarter of the game. DeRozan, Caruso, Kobe White with the free throw, Drummond with the post hook. It has truly been all Chicago thus far. Quite impressive to see. I mean, hey, more plays like that, please. Let's get a little bit of those sneaky ones, you know? Those ones you don't see coming. Clearly, Ivy he just lost complete concentration of where the ball was. And Caruso just swoops in for the dunk. It's lovely to see. By the way, guys, when the timeouts usually happen, feel free to continue to talk in the chat. Let me know, you can feel free to ask questions and stuff like that. Always happy to answer any questions that you ask and stuff of that nature. But yeah, a good sequence. Good couple of minutes there for the Bulls. So we'll take it every day of the week. Again, this could be the start of a blowout, I would say, for Chicago. Hopefully. Because, again, this is something I want to see. You know, carry that momentum. Also, because we have a back-to-back tomorrow, I would like to see the Bulls get far enough away from Detroit where they could rest their starters for that game. Because I don't know if Cleveland are going to have a back-to-back or not, but we know Cleveland have beaten us 7 times in a row. And they're looking to make it 8 times in a row. And we got Milwaukee after Cleveland as well. So it's going to be a tough stretch after this game. Let's get further enough away where we can actually give our starters a valuable rest. And I guess try to bring their A game to the table here. Do you think the Bulls could go on a good winning streak and climb the standings? Look, at the beginning of the season, I said the Bulls would finish between the 7th and the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. I would say now, I think the Bulls don't get out of the play-in tournament. Do I think they could get to the 8th seed? Yes. Do I think they could get to the 7th seed? Possibly. Do I think they could go on a good winning streak? Yeah, they probably can. Considering how they're competitive with most teams out there, they could probably go on a good winning streak. I can't see them getting out of the play-in tournament. So, I guess my answer is they might be able to climb the standings, but I don't think they're going to climb the standings enough to get out of the play-in tournament. Is that Durant? Durant just walks the whole length of the court there to get a slam dunk. Drummond just lets him waltz on by there. Didn't expect that to happen. But, yeah, I guess that's my answer. You know, because, again, it also depends on other teams. If teams like Miami start to lose or Orlando start to lose, then you come to the Bulls side of things and you start with seeing the Bulls win a little bit more games. It becomes a little bit easier, for sure. But we've got Io missing the 3. But, yeah, I think the best thing the Bulls could try to do right now, get to the 8th seed, get that double chance. That's what I want to see right now. Whatever happens after that, happens after that. But if the Bulls can climb into the 8th seed, get their double chance in the play-in tournament, I'll take that for now. Alright. Javon Carter. Back to Io. Io gets to the rim. Misses the layup. Drummond misses the putback, and then he gets the putback. It looks like they're going to actually call a basket interference there. So no bucket for the Bulls. These next several games are going to be more difficult. More difficult heading into the end of the season. Yeah, for sure. It's possible we can still go on a win streak, though. Again, when we verse teams like the Cavs, even though they've beaten us 8 times in a row, or 7 times in a row, we're usually very close with Cleveland. And with, I guess, teams like Milwaukee, yes, Milwaukee have beaten us, but we've come closer to them as well. So I can't say it's impossible we're gonna win those games. It's very possible we can win those games. But it's also just as possible that we lose them as well. So it's tough out here, you know. You just got to hope for other teams as well to start losing a little bit more games. I can't see us getting away. Like, I see our bare minimum, I see us the 9th seed. Like, I can't see us going to the 10th seed. With Atlanta losing Trae Young and the teams below them not really competing for it, I see 9th seed as our minimum, and I see our maximum as probably the 7th seed. In between those two. Vucevic gets the jump hook to go. 40-29 is the score. Who's doing well from our bench? Andre Drummond, for sure. Yeah, for sure, it's going to be Andre Drummond and Dalen Terry. I've liked those 2 guys off of our bench today. Dalen Terry's made a couple of nice passes, you know, to get assists. He's done some good things there. And Drummond has been superb as a big man lineup has kind of been played there. Detroit's going a little bit smaller here, and we've taken advantage of that as well. Or maybe it's just Vucevic taking advantage of it, not necessarily the rest of our players. So Vucevic having a fantastic game once again. Patrick Beverley's gonna win us the game tomorrow. We don't. Is this a play for the Bucks? I don't think we verse the Bucks tomorrow. We verse the Cavs and then the Bucks. Unless the Cavs are versing the Bucks, that'd be hey. Go ahead. Ivy shoots the 3 and he gets it to go. Contested shot there for Ivy, but he makes it nothing but net. Back to a single-digit game here for Detroit. Bulls still yet to make a three. Kobe White turns it over. Isaiah Stewart gets the steal. Ivy's too quick. Gets the slam. Detroit kind of surging a little bit here. Momentum swinging plays out there. Ivy making the difference. Caruso finds Vooch. Vooch to Io. Io enters the pick and roll. Back to Caruso. 4-3. In and out. Rebound Duran. Duran tries to find Isaiah Stewart. Caruso trying his absolute best. Tried his absolute best to try and get that ball. And he did. He was successful. It was just a random hand up, you know, just an instinct play, and Caruso gets the ball. And he chucks it off of Stewart, and that's going to be Bulls ball. So there you go. That's what I'm worried about. Like, Isaiah Stewart, Caruso should just not be guarding that guy, you know? But here we are. And he does well on that possession, so you can't complain. Pat Bev's going to win us whenever they face the Bulls. Yeah, it's going to be the Cavs next in a back-to-back. And then a couple days' time after that, I believe it's on a Saturday for me, personally, we play the Bucks. And Patrick Beverley will play in that game, most likely. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well Pat Bev does. We know he's not the best scorer out there, so I don't expect 20-plus points from him. But defensively, he's going to be a problem. That's a fact. Vooch in the post. Vooch has been playing very well in the post today. I pretty much think all of his points have come from jump hooks or post hooks in the game. So, can't complain whatsoever. Very happy with Nikola Vucevic today. I mean, since we're on a game break at the moment, Vucevic has 12 points. He only has 2 rebounds. So, again, that's probably the factor of Andre Drummond playing, because Drummond has more. Drummond has 6 rebounds in the game, and Vucevic only has 2. But 12 points. Drummond has 12 points as well. And they're both in the paint, just cooking in the paint. I mean, look, Detroit centers have a lot of potential, especially Duran. Duran has a lot of potential. I think Isaiah Stewart could turn out to be a very good role player in the NBA. And Wiseman, who knows what's happening with Wiseman at this point, you know. He was picked second in the draft. There's clearly offensive talent with Wiseman, but not a whole lot of defensive talent there. Either way, they're all undersized compared to Vooch and Drummond, so we should absolutely be taking advantage of that. Do you think the Bulls can move up the standings and go on a good winning streak? I kind of already answered this, Jimmy. I think we can go on a winning streak. And I think our standings were it's going to be between 7 and 9. I can't see us going any further up or any further down. I think 9th is where we are right now. I think that's the bare minimum, we stay 9th. But I think we could possibly move to 7. I would like to see the Bulls get to the double chance in the play-in tournament. That's where I think the Bulls level is at the moment. Trying to get the double chance, move to the 8th seed. That's all I really want to see at the moment. Because I could trust the Bulls to win a one-off game in the play-in tournament to advance into the playoffs. But I'd like to see us get 2 chances at it, just in case we do lose one. So, I guess that's my answer. Alright. Cade Cunningham's back in the game. 42-34. Vucevic mid-range. Got it. Vucevic is cooking with 14 points. Alright. Cade to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart with the bounce pass. Duran back to Ivy. Ivy in the corner. A poorly missed shot from Detroit. Duran gets the offensive rebound. He misses the layup. And Ivy competing, and the ball just falls out of bounds for him. It's good work from Detroit there, but at the end of the day, just goes out of bounds as the ball goes back to the Bulls. I faced in the Bulls that they could move up the standings. Okay, I'll ask you a question. Where do you see the Bulls finishing this season? What standing? What position? Vucevic to Javon Carter. Javon Carter with a nice pump fake there. Finds Vooch for 3. Oh, you could see the eagerness in Vucevic's eyes to shoot that one, but it's a miss. Bulls still yet to make a 3. Duran gets the bounce pass and the slam. Bulls are 0 from 10 from 3 at the moment. Javon Carter. Terry Taylor misses the 3. 0 from 11. 36 to 44. We got Duran. Trying to get it to Ivy. It's going to go to Thompson. Alright. I saw Thompson on Vooch. Vooch commits the foul. So I saw Thompson's going to go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. I'm not necessarily sure how good of a free throw shooter Thompson is. Judging by his field goal percentage, I would arguably say he's not necessarily... not necessarily the best free throw shooter, but who knows? We'll see what we'll see how he goes here. He misses the first. Play-in tournament in a 1-game loser is out. Is it just the 9th or the 10th seed? So what happens in the play-in tournament is the 9th and the 10th seed have one chance. They verse each other. The 9th, I saw Thompson makes the second free throw, by the way. 9th versus 10th. The loser is out. The winner will take on the loser between the 7th and the 8th seed. So let's just say the Bulls are the 9th seed. We verse the Atlanta Hawks. We beat the Atlanta Hawks. We would have to verse the loser of Orlando and Miami. I'm assuming those are the two in the 8th and 7th positions at the moment. If we win both those games, we advance into the playoffs. If we lose one, we're out. If we're the 8th seed, we have 2 chances to win. We verse the 7th seed, which, assuming it's Orlando. We beat Orlando, we're in the playoffs. If we lose that game, we'll have to verse the loser of the Hawks and the Heat. That's just assuming the positionings are right. The 9th and the 10th seed only get one chance. Like, if they lose, they're done. 7th and 8th seed get 2 chances. By the way, Vooch makes the first 3 of the night for Chicago. DeRozan makes the mid-range. No foul called on Isaiah Stewart. Still a 10-point game. We're trading buckets with Detroit at the moment. Cade gets the layup to go. Very silky finish from Cade Cunningham. Alright, can we get more buckets to go here? Kobe finds Vooch. Vooch looks for Ayo in the corner. He gets it to him. Ayo. And Drummond with the putback. There's another offensive interference for Andre Drummond. That's his second of the night, I believe. Oh, wow. All right. Stewart shoots the 3. Misses. Rebound Nikola Vucevic. I say the Bulls finish in 7th place. That's fair enough. I can understand that. I don't see it happening. I see that's the best we could do. But, again, I just can't see us getting out of the play-in. Getting out, surviving the play-in tournament, if you know what I mean. I see us staying in there. Ivy gets the finish. It's a 6-point game. Detroit love to run. That's clearly their game plan when they face us. Ivy, another successful layup for him. Okay. How good are the Heat Atlanta this season? Who is in the play-in for the West? Atlanta lost Trae Young. I doubt they're going to get him back this season. So I would say Atlanta's not very good. Miami's Miami. They seem to not have good regular seasons, but judging by what they did last season, they would still be a team to fear in the play-in tournament. They've beaten us a couple of times this season as well. So I would say I do not want to face Miami. Alright, and who's in the play-in tournament for the West? I don't know. Let's take a look. Well, I'm not really getting the right stuff here. Let's go to ESPN. So, in the play-in tournament right now, it would be the Sacramento Kings, the Dallas Mavericks, the LA Lakers, and the Golden State Warriors. Some tough teams. Again, the West always seems to be more competitive than the East. All right. Cade Cunningham. 55 to 43. Trying to dribble past Caruso. He gets to the paint. He falls. He passes to Duran. Ivy. Gets past the pick and roll. Drummond contesting. Cade. Shot clock violation. Even I forgot about the shot clock there. Cade Cunningham couldn't get the shot off, and now it is Bulls' ball. Excellent defense by the Bulls there. And it looks like Caruso must have known, because he leaped high to try and get that block. Then you got DeRozan with the Euro, passes it to Kobe. Kobe enters the lane, back to DeRozan. DeRozan to Vooch for three. Bounces out. Kobe White gets the offensive rebounds. And he dribbles out. Final 2 minutes of the half for the Bulls. Kobe White gets to the lane, shoots the layup, gets it to go. Kobe White playing bully ball out there. Tells Isaiah Stewart to get out of the way. Is that an offensive foul for Detroit or a defensive foul? It looks like Caruso gets commits that foul. All right. Is offensive interference essentially offensive goaltending? Pretty much. The ball was on the cylinder and Drummond put it back. You can't do that. You think Jimmy Bucket stays in Miami? He seems happy in Miami, so I don't see why he wouldn't. So I don't know, where would he go if he leaves Miami? Now I guess that's the interesting question. If I was Jimmy Butler, he's made the finals twice with Miami. The team has gone, I would arguably say, as an outsider looking in, Miami's gotten a little bit worse from last season to this season. So you do need to ask the question, because he's getting up there in age, can I truly see myself winning a championship with this Miami Heat team? That's the question he has to ask. If that's what he cares about, if he cares about winning a championship, is Miami the best place to do it? If the answer is no, then I would arguably say for his best interest, he should go to where he feels like he can make a difference to win a championship. If that's in Miami, then stay in Miami. He clearly likes it there. I know at the beginning of his career he said he would never put on a Heat uniform, yet here he is putting on a Heat uniform. So things can change in a matter of an instance for any player in this league, including Jimmy Butler. Drummond in the post, misses the layup. Io gets the offensive rebound, finds DeRozan. DeRozan up and under, gets the layup to go. DeMar DeRozan has been superb for the Bulls today. Bulls up by 10, still trading buckets. Cade, step back, mid-range. That is off, rebound Nikola Vucevic. Can we get some momentum going? DeRozan finds Vooch back to Kobe. Kobe finds DeRozan again. DeRozan for the three. Oh, it's his first miss. Drummond with the putback. Drummond gets caught with an offensive foul. That should be number 3. Is that number 3 on Drummond? How many fouls does Drummond have? Hold on! How did I not see DeRozan do a 360? Oh my goodness! How did I not see that? Bro, where's my 20/20 vision? These glasses are a lie. That's crazy. Wow. DeMar DeRozan did a 360 layup. He did his best John Wall impression right there. How did I miss that? Oh my. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Durant makes the first free throw, but I'm in shock a little bit. DeRozan. Oof, man. Wow. Okay. I enjoy the Bulls winning. I think we all do, my friends. Would you think Jimmy Butler will come back to the Bulls? There's two sides of the coin there when it comes to Jimmy Butler returning to the Bulls. He said in the past, I would love to retire in Chicago. So you have to ask the question, where Jimmy Butler is right now in his career, does he want to retire in Chicago? Is he close to retiring? I guess that's the first question you have to ask. If their answer is no, then I don't think Jimmy Butler comes to Chicago, because I don't think we're in a better situation than Miami to win a championship. The second thing you need to ask is there better teams out there that he could go to? And I think the answer to that would be probably yeah. There probably would be better teams he could go to make an impact. So it's tough. If he's feeling a little bit homesick, I want to go to the place where I first began, I can see him coming back to Chicago. It's a different environment from when he last left. There's no Fred Hoiberg here. The old regime is not here. So he might have a better time here. I think the answer to that question is ultimately no. I can't see him coming back to the Bulls anytime soon. I think the last season of his career that he wants to play, he might want to come back to Chicago and retire as a Bull, because that's what he said in the past. If he sticks to his word, he'll probably come back and retire as a Bull. Play his last season here, get that send-off from Chicago Bulls fans, and that's about it. That's kind of what I see with Jimmy Butler. But I can't say yes or no, because I think there could be a chance he wants to return home. He seems like the type of guy that he makes decisions on a whim. And that's how I kind of view Jimmy Butler. The trades and whatnot is, a different thing, but it looks like he does what is best for him in many ways, from my understanding. Going to Miami was him and his family and the people around him decision. It wasn't just a Jimmy Butler decision. So, yeah. It's spontaneous with Jimmy. I generally don't know what he does. He could just do anything he wants, and that's about it. Maybe to retire, not to play, probably. I can see him playing here again, but in his last year. Maybe, I can't see traded former Bulls players coming back unless it's to retire. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I think he would play one last season here. That will be his retiring season. I don't like the situations where they just sign a contract, a 10-day contract, and boom, they retire. I don't want that for Jimmy Butler. For me, that's not right. I know we've done that with other guys, but I'd rather see them play a season here and then go. Actually get the ovations, actually get, the benefit of playing in Chicago one last time. I don't like the 10-day contract, show them on the Megatron, and just wave goodbye. I don't want to see that, I'd rather just see them sign a 1-year deal, play the year out, and then go. That's what I hope we see with Jimmy. That's what I hope we see with Derrick Rose. What about Derrick Rose coming back to the Bulls? Same thing. I see him coming back to play one last season for the Bulls and then retire. I think it makes more sense for Derrick Rose to be here, in all honesty, than Jimmy Butler, because he spent more time with the Bulls and won an MVP here. He's from here as well. So I could definitely see if Derrick Rose, again, he's signing 1-year deals at this point with teams. So it's going to be up to him. If he says, okay, this is it, next season's my last season, and then I want to retire. If that's his choice, I could definitely see him coming back to the Bulls. But keep in mind, if Derrick Rose comes back here, there's a good chance he doesn't play. There's a good chance he's just going to be on the bench. I hope AK doesn't make re-signing all players an excuse to raise jersey sales. Look, at the end of the day, business is business. Business is business. Don't think for 1 second that they're not going to raise jersey sales if they see an opportunity to raise jersey sales. Whether you're a winning team or a losing team, if you find someone that can sell you jerseys like a Derrick Rose can, don't be surprised. They'll make a full price. They might even raise it a bit. That's business. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of basketball without the business, and business without the basketball. It's the NBA. They go together. So, yeah. I would say, buy your own jersey right now. Buy your own jersey right now. The jersey where you can make the name on it. Just put Rose, put number 1. You have your own Derrick Rose jersey. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need to wait for Derrick Rose to be here to get a Derrick Rose jersey. Again, the red jersey and the white jersey are the same every year. Well, who's gonna know that you're gonna get a Derrick Rose jersey before he comes here again? You know, just get it, bro. Hey, heck, say it was from 2012 or whatever. You know, it's fine. That's what I'll be doing. If I'll wait for the sale and I'll get my own jersey with Rose and number 1 at the back. The reality is that Chicago, come playoff time, casual fans show up and they spend big. Everybody wants that. Yeah, look, again, there's always going to be casual fans. Casual fans will want to spend big. Again, the Bulls have the largest attendance rate over the past decade, I believe. It's insane. Even when we suck, we've sucked for most of the decade. But we're still here. We're still, fans still show up. So you can't expect them not to raise the prices or expect them not to make things full price. There's not going to be many sales coming for the Bulls. You actually can't do that anymore. I tried getting a Bulls jersey customized on the site, and you can't customize in that way, unfortunately. I've tried a couple of times. I don't know when they changed that, but I've tried and I've been able to do it. Let's see. It's half time. Let's figure it out. So what is it? NBAshop.com? Okay. Go to Chicago. Jerseys. It's the first option that comes up. It says your name. Let's click on it. Okay. Yeah, you can't add it to cart. That's interesting. Alright, fair enough. What about this one? Can we add that one to cart? Okay, well let's get a normal Bulls jersey. Can we add the Vucevic one to the cart? Yep. Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't let you do that. That's pretty weird. So yeah, they let you customize it, but you can't add it to the cart. That's weird. Wait till the off-season. You'll probably be able to do it in the off-season. I don't know. I've tried it recently, and it worked. I guess the Bulls are sick and tired of everybody getting a D-Rose jersey, you know? They might know something that we don't. I mean, that's pretty stupid, to be honest. I mean, let's try a different team. Let's pick a team. Let's go Phoenix. Phoenix, jersey, your name. Alright, well, even for Phoenix, it's not working. Okay. Then let's look at a Kevin Durant jersey. Huh. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bro, these jerseys look clean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's for every team. Alright, well, I'm definitely not buying a Kevin Durant jersey, so sorry. How do I get rid of this? Get out of here. That sucks. Try the Bulls, men. Chicago Bulls, Fanatics, branded, black, fast break, replica. What the heck is all that you just said? I've never seen any of that in my life. We're doing fast. Who does fast break jerseys? Anyway. No, that's weird. I can't lie, that's weird. What about the City Edition jerseys with your name on it? Nah, doesn't work. Why even have them as options if you're not going to let them work? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I'm tired of looking. Leave it as it is. I looked at the City Edition, I looked at the black jerseys, I looked at the red jerseys. It just doesn't seem to work. Tough luck. I don't know why. That's rather stupid from the NBA, to be honest. Because they're probably going to lose a lot of sales. But it is what it is. If they want to do that, that's their choice. In the meantime, because it is still halftime, let's take a look at the halftime stats for the Chicago Bulls. Let's dissect who's doing well and who's not doing so well. And there's 3 players out here for the Bulls that are doing phenomenal stuff out here. DeMar DeRozan, 17 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 7 from 8 from the field. That's 87.5%. 0 from 1 from the 3-point line. So, fantastic stuff from DeMar DeRozan. Really carried us to some moments of that second quarter. Loved every bit of it. We got Alex Caruso with 4 points, 3 steals, 2 rebounds, and an assist. He's 2 from 5. Not too shabby. Can see a little bit more from Caruso. We all know that. Vucevic, 17 points and 4 rebounds. 8 from 12. 1 from 4 from the 3-point line. I believe he's made our only 3. We are literally 1 from 16 from the 3-point line. Vucevic has made the only 3. But he's had a great start to this game as well. Ayo has 2 points and 3 assists. Surprising from Ayo, considering he's on the best offensive stretch of his career, really. Having a bit of a quiet one today. He's 1 from 8. He's struggled today. So let's hope for a better second half from him. And then obviously we've got Kobe White struggling again. 3 points, 4 assists, 1 from 4 from the field, 0 from 2 from the 3-point line. It looks like people really have this guy on the scouting report because it seems like he can't get open, let alone be able to score efficiently. So we'll wait and see how it goes. But off the bench, literally we only have 1 scorer off the bench. And that is Andre Drummond, 12 points and 6 rebounds. I just want to see something here. 5, okay. So, Andre Drummond has 1 less points than the entire Detroit Pistons bench. Wiseman has 2 points off the bench. I don't know who that is. Fontasio has 6 points, so that's 8 plus 5. I believe that is 13. And Drummond has 12. So, Drummond's almost outscored the entire Detroit Pistons bench. So, there you go. In saying that, I would still like to see more bench production. I mean, we've had Javon Carter play, we've had Terry Taylor play, we've had Dalen Terry play. So that's about 4 guys off of our bench and only 1 of them has scored. So yes, I'd like to see a little bit more from there. But overall, this game is a 5-point game. So definitely not an easy game for the Bulls once again. We have the lead, yes. We've been up for double figures for a lot of that game, yes. But Detroit are finding a way. What I liked about Detroit's game is the fact that they are very... They know their strength when it comes to the Bulls, especially when we're playing big man lineup. Detroit love the transition game. That has always been their go-to. They're a young team. Young teams like to run. When you got Ivy, one of the fastest players in the league, on your team as well, that helps in transition. It definitely does. Cade Cunningham as well, a good passer of the ball. You know, all these things have led to Detroit staying in this game. If it wasn't for the transition game, the Bulls might be much further ahead because the Bulls are playing a much better half-court offense. But altogether, it is very clear that Detroit are going to use their strengths against us, and that is transition. So we got to be prepared for that. Hopefully we can have a response to that in the second half. Maybe use a bit of the transition game ourselves. I mean, Io's a very good transition player. Kobe's a good transition player. Maybe we could see some of that start to really kick in for the Bulls. We'll wait and see. Well, it looks like the half's coming to an end. We spent most of it trying to look for jerseys, which is quite interesting. I don't think I've done that for the entire season, really. Io starts the game with the layup. That's a good sign from Io. He's been struggling. Waltzes right in to get an easy one for himself, which is good. 7-point game here. Third quarter's just begun. We got Ivy in the paint. Passes to Durant to Thompson. Thompson doesn't want to shoot. Cade misses the three himself. Alright, Io finds DeRozan in the corner. DeRozan misses the three. Io gets the offensive rebound. Bounce past the Vooch for the mid-range. In and out. And that is a foul on DeRozan there. And it looks like they're going to go to the line here. I think Ivy's going to go to the line. It looks like he's holding his back. All right. Ivy's at the line for one. As the beginning of the second half comes around, if you guys haven't done it already, feel free to like and subscribe to the Aiden's Bulls Show YouTube channel if you haven't already. How many likes are we on? We're on 6 likes, ladies and gentlemen. There are 7 people watching as far as I'm aware. If you haven't done it already, let's try and get to double digits. It's been a while since we've done it. The last 2 games, the Boston game and the Pelicans game, we haven't been able to get the double-digit like goal. Let's see if we can get back to it today. Alright, we got DeRozan sizing up, shoots, scores. DeRozan has been nothing but net from the mid-range. Big difference maker in the game when DeRozan's able to shoot that shot effectively. 8 from 10 from the field for him. Alright, Ivy. And Asar Thompson makes the 3. Again, I was struggling to see who that was. Asar Thompson shoots 15% from the 3-point line, by the way. So, a rare 3 for him. DeRozan to Vooch. Vooch to Kobe. Kobe with the sidestep. Little bit of a jab. Finds himself open for 3. And he misses. Again, another struggling game for Kobe White. Alright. Isaiah Stewart's going to get to the line here. Looks like there's a foul there on Vucevic. Foul on Io. Again, it's only 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he misses the slam. That could have been an and one, you know. Isaiah Stewart shoots and misses the first. We'll take that. Honestly, if I'm Billy Donovan, I'm chucking the big lineup back in there. Go with what works. Bullying the paint worked. Already 2 minutes in, and I'm not really liking the lineup that we're playing out here for this game. Isaiah Stewart makes the second free throw. It is a 3-point game here. Stewart trying to guard DeRozan. They switch Thompson on him. DeRozan passes to Kobe. Kobe to Io. Back to Kobe. Kobe trying to dance. Shoots the mid-range. Mid-range doesn't fall. Kobe White continues to struggle. Ivy. Asua Thompson again. In and out. He's close. Kobe wants to run. Durant on him. Kobe gets to the rim. He misses the layup. Oh, man. Ivy misses the floater. Both teams can't buy a bucket, it seems. Kobe White just doesn't want to shoot anymore. DeRozan shoots the mid-range. In and out. Vucevic finds Caruso. Caruso gets swatted by Cade Cunningham. And Cade's going to drive. Finds Asua Thompson. Back to Stewart for three. And he gets it to go. And it's a tie game. Detroit has surged in the third quarter. And you have to wonder, what's going wrong for the Chicago Bulls? Again, Kobe White, his third game in a row in which he struggled. Oh, man. How many points does Kobe White have today? I can't check at the moment, because there's an advertisement playing. But, wow. A third game for Kobe White to struggle in. He's missed all of his threes. He's missed a couple of layups in there. He missed a mid-range in there. He's taken the bulk of the shots in the third quarter, and we've missed them all. And that's given Detroit a chance to come back in the game. So let's see. Kobe White has 3 points and 4 assists. He's 1 from 7. So I'm assuming the shot that he made was an and 1, and he makes the free throw, or he just, I don't know, makes the 2, then got fouled and missed the free throw. I don't know what it is, but he struggled. He has struggled. Who would have thought? Kobe White, second half after the All-Star break, just continues to struggle. I hope there's a way for him to build himself out of this, man, because we're not the same team when Kobe White is struggling out there. He's a streaky guy. We know that. But when he's on, he's our best three-point shooter. He gives us the best chance to actually thrive from the three-point line. I don't think there's any secret. When Kobe White is struggling, the Bulls have only made 1 3. And there's not a secret. It's clear where our three-point shooting comes from, and that is Kobe. So I hope, for the sake of Kobe and everybody else on this team, he can find his way to build himself out of it, because we can't have him struggling out there. We can't win games, consistently at least, if Kobe White continues to struggle out there on the floor. I go use that black magic on Kobe. I'm good at it since I'm black. I don't really know what that means. But okay. Let's put these earphones back in. All right. He means voodoo. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of voodoo magic. Let's leave that alone. Alright, Io to Vooch. Vooch mid-range. Gets the bucket to go. The Bulls retake the lead here. Can we get a little bit more easy shots like that for the Bulls? We need some of those shots. A stop would be lovely as well. Alright, Durant drives to the rim, but it looks like Vucevic gets a piece of that, and that's going to go to Detroit out of bounds. Asua Thompson gets the fadeaway mid-range to go, and the game is tied once more. Io to Vooch. Vooch to Caruso. Caruso fakes, gets to the mid-range, shoots. And that is off. Rebound Durant. Detroit with a chance to take the lead here. Momentum swinging for sure. All Detroit in the third quarter. And it looks like that's going to remain Detroit ball as that goes side out of bounds. Cade Cunningham lost the dribble, but they're saying that the Bulls touched it. Alright, Isaiah Stewart shoots the three, and he makes it. The Bulls are down, ladies and gentlemen, 64-61. Another third quarter collapse. Kobe to Io, back to Kobe, back to Vooch. We need some offense. DeRozan gets to the mid-range, finds Vooch with a bounce pass, and Vooch gets the jump hook. He's got 21 points on the night, Nikola Vucevic. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Duran. Back to Stewart. Stewart tried to do a step back. He just didn't do it well. Asua Thompson. Well, that's Cade. My bad. Cade shoots the three. Cade makes the three. Again, you let a young team get into a game. You let a young team stay in the game. You can't expect them not to take advantage of that. Oh, man. This is not good. Kobe White gets to the rim. Finds Vucevic. Vooch finds the corner for Io. Io with the pump fake. Io with the floater. Io with the bucket. The young team smells blood. And they're not going to let go of this one. Cade Cunningham gets the layup. 69-65. Vooch turns it over. Ivy on the run. Loses it. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart with the post hook and the and one. Boy, oh boy. When do we learn our lesson, ladies and gentlemen? We let the young team, again, they smell blood. They're like a shark in the water. They smell blood. They pursue. And they right now, they've come out, guns blazing, fists flying, and they've got the lead and a chance to make this, again, a pretty... What is it, 7 points? The free throw was missed, thank goodness. Drummond gets the board. But it's now or never here. This is getting quite frustrating. Do you think the Bulls give every player who scores at least 25 points in the game a free weekend pass to a ski resort would motivate the team? Probably, but if you're going to do that every game, the Bulls are going to go bankrupt. Hayes going to be having a field day after this game. It's just annoying, man. It's annoying. But again, like, did anyone see this going a different way? I mean, we always need to be competitive against any team. It doesn't matter how bad or good you are, you're going to have a close game with us. It's as simple as that. Cade Cunningham drives to the rim. He turns it over. Io. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan in the post with Asua Thompson guarding. Finds his way to the paint. Back to Io to Vooch. Vooch off the dribble. Nice pump fake. Nice little spin to go. It's a 2-point game here for the Bulls. And Duran gets the layup to go to bring it back to 4. Oh, man. Kobe. Finds Vooch. Back to Kobe. Kobe gets swatted. Is that by Ivy? Oof. And Cade just gets the layup to go. DeMar DeRozan just doesn't even try to contest that one. Again, the young team, Detroit, coming to play. They have not disappointed thus far. Vooch to Io. Io with the step back. He doesn't shoot. He probably should have. Finds Vooch in the post. There's a mismatch there. The double team comes. Io for three. Another miss three. Ivy wants to run. DeRozan commits the foul on Ivy. Ivy just too quick. It looks... You know what? I'll say this as well. You cannot tell that Detroit... I think Detroit played a back-to-back, did they not? You cannot tell. They've come to play hard today. It looks like the Bulls are on the second night of a back-to-back because we're just letting all these transition points go ahead of us. You know, we've stopped running. As Ivy makes the free throw, that's the first. Oh boy. I can't even see Ivy's second free throw because they've got the thing on the screen about the head coaches. He makes the second. 77-69. That is the score. 8-point game. Kobe White steps into the mid-range. He gets it to go. All right. K turns it over. Okay, looks like Detroit's going to roll with their bench for a little bit. Is this an opportunity for the Bulls to kind of stir up and bring some momentum in the game? Io finds Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry to Kobe. Back to Io. Back to Kobe. Kobe enters the pick and roll. Finds Vooch. Vooch for three. That is off. Drummond gets the board. Goes up. And he scores. Andre Drummond. We need some dirty work in there in the paint. Drummond is executing on that front. Alright. Isaiah Stewart doesn't want to shoot the three. Finds Ivy. Ivy tries to cross over, and that's another turnover. Can the inexperience of Detroit bring us back in the game? We need another lifeline here. Do you guys in Australia use cars, or do you still have a lot of horses like cowboys? I've seen a lot of cattle films about Australia. I don't know what you think we are, but we use cars. Alex Caruso misses the three. Rebound for the Bulls. Drummond in the paint. Shoots. Doesn't get the roll. Drummond gets the rebound. He's going back at him. And he misses the layup again. No foul called. 2:44 left to go. Bulls down by 5. We needed that bucket. We couldn't get it. Cade. Back to Durant. Durant drives to the rim. It's too easy. Drummond's not guarding him, man. No switch. No communication. Dalen Terry finds Io. Io to Vooch. Vucevic drives to the rim himself. Gets the layup to go and one. Vooch has to do everything for the Bulls, it feels like. Let's take a look at this again. How does that not get blocked? I'll never know. But he gets it to go and one. But yeah, I don't know what you think we are, man. Australia is a copycat of America. It's as simple as that. We just copy everything America does. Maybe not to the extent that Americans do it in, but because we're a smaller country. But yes, we have cars. We have good cars. We have very similar cars to the cars that you have. I don't know what else to say. I'll tell you what. In my life, well, I'm 24 years old. I think I've seen people ride horses maybe twice. Maybe. In my lifetime. I've seen horses, you know. We have a lot of farms here. That's still a fact, especially out in the countryside. So I've seen horses around, but in terms of actually riding them on the streets, I've only seen it a very low amount of times. Do you guys have your own TV shows? Do you have American TV shows? We have both. Again, we have streaming services now. We got Netflix, Stan, and all that, you know, all that stuff. So we have our own TV shows, which every country would, and then the bulk of it is probably American TV shows. You don't copy our spiders, yours are... Well, that's true. Yes, we have big spiders. But I think it's again, don't believe everything you see on TikTok. You know, you see those gigantic spiders that you find everywhere. Like, and I mean truly gigantic. That is you don't see that every day. That doesn't happen on a daily a daily basis. That is very rare. You know, you see all these big spiders on TikTok like they're bigger than the wall itself. Don't. That doesn't happen. But yes, we have very unique brands of spiders. All right. Come on, Vooch. He misses the free throw. Oh, my goodness. We almost got the steal. We do get the steal. Caruso, nice defense. Bounce pass to Terry. Back to Caruso for three. Oh, man. We could have needed that bucket. Ah, man. Aren't your spiders truly harmful, though? Like... they like to bite people on their fannies? No. I mean, look, there are venomous spiders out there, but very rarely do you get a venomous spider in your house. Again, you know, that's usually when you're outside or something. You're in an area with a lot of grass and stuff like that. You know, it's just... In your house, you're very rarely going to get a venomous spider. Such a handsome... Thank you, Jordan. Look at yourself, my friends. And we don't have Ruse running rampant. Well, that's rare as well. But I have a lot more stories to tell about kangaroos than spiders. I've had kangaroos knock on my door before, you know. So, like, I can't even say anything about that. But it's still rare. Alright. DeRozan in the post. Shoots. That is off. No foul call. Bulls still down by 4. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Alright. We got Flynn trying to shoot over Vooch. Off. Rebound DeRozan. We might need to slow it down here. Try to get this to 2 points. 25 years in Australia, and I have yet to be bitten by a spider and yet to see a snake in public. Look, I'm the same. Look, I can't say I've not been bitten by a spider because I have been bitten before, but I don't know by what. And that, you know, that took me out of sports for a while. I wouldn't say that's a spider, but I've not seen a snake in public. Again, most spiders you get in your house are not going to be venomous, and they probably won't bite. It's as simple as that. I don't know anything about our ladies liking CrossFit and super strong. Maybe go to the beach. That's probably where the ladies are. Who would you say is the best player to come out of Australia? Thank you. That is, thank you very much. I got this hat for Christmas, I think. Does Kyrie Irving count? Technically, Kyrie's Australian. Does that count? Surely Kyrie Irving counts. Is something being reviewed here? I missed something. The foul was called. So DeRozan, I think they're going to check if the foul was after or before the shot. All right. DeRozan makes the first. DeRozan makes the seconds. Okay, so it's a 2-point game. 0.05 seconds left. Alright, it's a 2-point game. Again, we're in another close game. Anyone's game in the fourth quarter. Bulls down by 2. Detroit surged dramatically in that third quarter. And Alex Caruso and his efforts in that third quarter brings it back to 2 points. And in the end, we're in for another tough and competitive game. Now, Detroit, an inexperienced team, the Bulls have played the most clutch games in the competition in the NBA. So there is a chance that our experience can overcome here. But again, I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed with how the game has gone thus far. And when, or if, we win this game, I'm not going to say when because that's just very rude, but if we win this game, we're going to still come to the conclusion, why is this even a close game to begin with? Why do we let teams back in? Why do we let young teams give them a chance to believe? Why do we do these things, man? It is what it is. We'll wait and see. I bet Australia love going to China on vacation. Look, I only know a select few handful of people, but I do not know anyone that went to China on vacation. So, I don't know where you're getting your facts from, but your research is a bit flawed, I would say. Depends on where he grew up in his teens. I don't know where he grew up in his teens. I'm assuming his dad was playing in Australia when he was born, so I'm assuming he didn't live here. But he was born in Melbourne, so I want to say Kyrie. Has to be Luke Longley or Andrew Bogut. Yeah. I mean, they both won championships. So, yeah, I would say it's between those two centers. If you're looking at modern times, again, I know Patrick Mills isn't the most incredible NBA player. He's often considered a bench guy, did well for the Spurs, did well for Brooklyn, I believe, and stuff of that nature. But he's phenomenal for Australia. He's our best player, I would say, in this day and age. Ben Simmons probably has the most potential, but he's not really turned out to become what he's supposed to be. People called Ben Simmons the next LeBron James. You know how good it was for Australia to know that a prospect that was considered the next LeBron is coming out of Australia? That's insane. But he's not really lived up to that. So, we have a good team. We always do well in, competitions and stuff of that nature, but yeah, I would say Jordan is right there. Luke Longley, Andrew Bogut. I would still consider Kyrie. I don't care. Do they do loads of nuclear tests in the desert out there? Do you think that's why animals are so huge and angry Mutated maybe. No. No. If they did nuclear tests in Australia, we would all be dead. You just can't do a nuclear test out there, bro. What do you mean? If one nuclear bomb can take out half the world, man. No, 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 no. Ben Simmons sucks. He hasn't lived up to his potential. Bulls have the lead right now, and they've got the rebounds. 80-79. Kobe White drives to the rim, misses the layup again. Is that Grimes? I don't know who that is. Is that Grimes? I think that is Grimes. That's a 3, and they've made it. Detroit gets the lead right back. Oh boy, it's like Caruso's hurt. He's getting back up. Oh, that's the last thing we need to see. Caruso's always seems to be the guy that gets to the floor. It looks like he collided knees. Yeah, he collided knees. That's not good. He hurt his ankle as well. Oh, man. It's always Caruso. But why is it always Caruso? If Caruso is out for any period of time, you can kiss our season goodbye, honestly. Like, that's how big Caruso is for this team. Longley, Bogut, Mills, Dellavedova, Baines. It's actually crazy how many Aussies have won chips. Yeah. People forget about Dellavedova, but that man's probably the best man to ever guard Curry in NBA history, bro. Who's guarded Curry like Dellavedova, bro? I don't know. No one. We got the tank master in Baines. Longley, again. Former Bull. Bogut. We've had some good players, man. Welcome back, Aiden. How are the Bulls looking? What would ruin your week more? Bulls having a losing stretch of run in the next week, or United losing 3-0 on the weekends? Bro, you're asking the hard-hitting questions here. I would say what would hurt my week more, and I know this is a Bulls channel, so, you know, don't hurt me, Bulls fans, but if United lose 3-0 in the FA Cup and we get eliminated, that would probably hurt more. Because it's a cup competition. We've been eliminated from every other cup competition. We're not winning the Premier League, so I'd rather have a good run in the FA Cup. And if we lose 3-0 there, that would ruin my week. I think a losing stretch here this week is expected, to be honest. People expect it. People don't expect us to beat the Bucks or the Cavs. So I don't think that hurts as much. It'd just be a surprise if we lose to Detroit. So, yeah. 3-0 would have to be my answer. But yeah, modern day Simmons and Giddey, yeah, those two, those are the ones that are supposed to have the most potential. We'll see what ends up coming from those guys. Kobe White needs to have arm surgery for his stubby arms. He misses layups because he can't reach high enough. He's been struggling, that's for sure. It's Caruso because they keep having him guard forwards. That's why I mentioned before that Caruso would be the best coming off the bench. Again, I don't know what choices we have. Whether Caruso is off the bench or starting, is going to guard forwards because we have no forwards. I feel bad for him. It's the same. That's how Lonzo got injured as well. He was guarding forwards. This man was guarding centers, forwards. It's just what we do. It's not necessarily who comes off the bench who's starting. He comes off the bench, he's probably still going to play the same amount of minutes and guard the same guys. Still guard forwards. He was guarding Grimes on that possession. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a out-and-out forward. He was the one doing the ball handling. So, I don't know, man. I meant losing 3-0 to City. Look, I'd rather lose 3-0 to City, to be honest. Look, at the end, it's a Manchester derby, but again, everyone expects us to lose. Everyone expects us to lose to City, so yeah. I would rather the Bulls have a good week. Or I'd rather see United lose one game and the Bulls have a good week than, I guess, you know. Drummond gets the layup. The Bulls tie the game. I love Arsenal. I hate United. Ugh. Why would you say that to me? Wait till AC guards centers. Yeah, it might happen. Javon Carter gets the steal. Misses the layup, man. What? That's embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. How did he miss that? I don't know. Well, look, it's a tie game here. Flynn shoots the three. He's complaining about no foul call. That's going to go the other way. It's going to be Bulls ball. He's complaining to the refs. Give him a tech. Ty Dillinger returned to Sean Spears on NXT. Wow. Javon Carter fakes, shoots, air balls. But Javon Carter, man, what's happened to this guy? He misses a layup and he airballs a three. And that's another three for Detroit. 85-82. Kelly Olynyk is still an option. I'm assuming you mean Kelly Olynyk. We can't make any more buyout options. We're done. We brought Batim into the team. We missed the shot. Detroit in transition. Flynn gets the layup. Tough shot, and he gets it to go. 5 points. Drummond will get the easy one to go on the other end. Man, we're down by 3. This is getting a little bit out of hands here. Did you see Man City United 7-0 versus Liverpool? Huh? I think I know what you mean, but Man City United is not the same team. Another layup. Easy. Again, Detroit's getting easy shots here. The young team's starting to believe again. My mum weighs a robust 437 pounds. The last time we checked, she's only 5 feet tall. She's like a black bowling ball. She rolls whenever she goes. Okay, I'm not really going to respond to that. Is Cade playing well? Let's take a look at Cade's stats. Cade Cunningham has 18 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. There you go. Man, there's too many offensive rebounds for Detroit here. We're getting bailed out. DeRozan turns it over. He gets the ball back. He shoots! And Wiseman commits the foul. DeRozan's going to go to the line to make this a 1-point game. The Bulls should be winning this. Pistons are a back-to-back. Look, the Bulls make everything harder for themselves. They don't make anything easy. We're always in clutch games. Again, we have the most clutch games in the league. And I don't even think it's close. And this is going to be another one. In 2 minutes' time, this will be another clutch game, technically. So, yeah. I'm not happy with this, I'll be honest. This absolutely sucks. But again, I guess the win is more important. We'll see if we win the game. If we lose the game, no one's going to be happy. If we win the game, yeah, alright, we were another close game for the Bulls. I'm sure I'll talk and critique it, but it's annoying. Can you tell us about the last time you put someone on a poster by dunking right on their head? That would be never. I've never done that in my life. Tie for Terry Taylor Magic. He's played. He hasn't scored. Again, our forwards are out, so Terry Taylor gets minutes. He just doesn't play. Or he doesn't score, sorry. Same with Javon Carter. This guy's airborne and missed layups. DeMar DeRozan with the help defense. Alright, Durant misses the layup. We'll take it. It's going to go back to Detroit with 7 minutes to go. Should have made that, Durant, honestly. Ivy misses the 3. That's rebound for Vooch. Vooch and Drummond both have double-doubles, ladies and gentlemen. DeRozan sizes up. Back to Carter for 3. That's off. Javon Carter, man. He's taken some big shots for us and he's missed them all. If we had ever won in their prime without injury, where would we be in the standings? What do you mean? If we had ever won. Everyone. Okay, everyone in their prime. I would say top 4. Assuming you were talking about Lonzo Ball as well, everybody in their prime, probably top 4. If Lonzo Ball is still out of the picture, probably still where we are. So, yeah. If you're including Lonzo, top 4. If you're not including Lonzo, exactly where we are now. I thought Torrey Craig would be back. He was back and then he got hurt. We had everyone. I'm assuming you mean that he had everyone. He had a couple guys suspended, if I'm not mistaken. But that was only a 1-game thing, or for some of them at least. All right. Ivy's going to inbound, 92-88. That's going to be Detroit ball again. It looks like Vucevic gets another deflection. Durant calling for the foul there. Why is it not given? That's what he's asking. Let's take a look. Is there a foul? Absolutely there's a foul. We got away with that one. Another offensive rebound for Detroit, giving them golden opportunities to take a further lead here. Cade shoots the 3. In and out. Ayo commits the foul. Cade Cunningham's going to shoot 3 free throws. Oh, my goodness. Where's it all gone wrong? Ayo just over eager. That's a veteran move from Cade as well. Knew Ayo was over eager. Knew Ayo was getting really, really close. Chucks up the 3, and that's the 3-point play there. He makes the free throws. He makes the first. With 5:38 to go, that is one of the last things you can afford. To give them a 3-point opportunity. It looks like they're arguing about 2 or 3 free throws. I think Billy Donovan's calling a timeout anyway. Maybe the refs will check that. I'm not sure. This isn't good, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't good. How much time do we have left? Let's take a look. 5:38 to go. 94-88. I don't know. I'm not liking this. It'd be such a Bulls thing to do, though. You beat the Pelicans, who are top 5 in the Western Conference. Then you go on the other side of things and you lose to the team that has the worst record in the league. That's such a Bulls thing to do. We knew Detroit were going to come out firing. Again, they had some controversies in their last game, and I'm sure they wanted to take their frustrations out on the Bulls. And we just let it happen, bro. We just let it happen. It's a weak mentality type of team to be able to go to the Pelicans and beat them, show true heart and quality, then come to this game at home against Detroit and have them outwork you. It's such a Bulls thing to do. Happens too often. Fair enough if it happens the odd occasion, but like the odd occasion, it's okay, you know, it happens. Every team can beat anybody, but it just happens too often for the Bulls. We make everything close, and it kills us. It just kills us. We let teams back in, we give them lifelines they shouldn't get, and they start to believe and take advantage of it. It will be a Bulls thing to lose, absolutely. Jimmy was on his social media game though, posting locked up by yeah, I saw that. It was a back-to-back for the Bulls, assuming they have a game tomorrow. They've got a game tomorrow against Cleveland. And I think the Pistons had a back-to-back against the Knicks yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. This is not going to be good. There's still a chance for us, I guess, but things are getting worse and worse, in my opinion. I mean, we've given them opportunities to win the game, and you can't blame any team for taking them. It's very similar to the Pelicans game. The Pelicans gave us a lifeline. They turned the ball over for us to come back in that game, and we took advantage of it. We've given them lifelines, and they've taken advantage of it. Max Strauss half-court game winner. That's what they're just talking about that now against Dallas. I haven't seen that. I need to watch that. 70-footer. Wow. So Bulls had rest and Pistons is on the second game of a back-to-back. That is correct. 95-88. Kobe to Vooch to DeRozan. No, goes to Io. Io finds Vooch. Vooch is going to chuck up a three. That is off. How many threes have we made today? 4 from 27. You can't win games like that. You just can't win games like that. Bro, one player from Detroit has scored more threes in our entire team. Kobe White gets the foul. Detroit commit a foul. Kobe White's going to go to the line. Make this a 5-point game, hopefully. Alright, Kobe at the line. Makes the first. AC back in the game. We're going to need him. Drummond's coming out. Kobe makes the second. It's a 5-point game. He's guarding Cade. You can tell Alex Caruso not 100%. He's not even moving well. Alright, Ivy tries to get it to Duren. To Cade for 3. AC left him open. That's an 8-point game now. The Bulls need to start making it hard for themselves. That's almost impossible to ask for at this point. And the Strauss shot was clean as well, all net. I'll have to check that out. DeRozan to Io to Kobe. Kobe catch and shoot. We need this, Kobe. We don't get it. That's 4 from 29 from the 3-point line, man. Why? Why do we shoot like trash? Hold on. 2 from 27? Wow, it is. It's 2 from 27. I got it wrong. I can't believe 2 threes in the game, bro. And now Detroit's going to go back to the line. Yeah, this is done, bro. We're not coming back from this. You can't come back from a game when you've only made 2 threes on the night. That's a joke. And I can't believe... It's probably Vucevic that made both of them as well. Hold on. Who made... Is it Vucevic that made both threes? Who made the threes? Hold on. Kobe White... No, hold on. Something's wrong. Vooch made 1 3 and Dalen Terry made... Dalen Terry made our 3. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We deserve to lose this game. It's done. 4 minutes left and we can't make a 3. Like, what are we supposed to do? Just keep chucking them up until one of them falls. It looks like they've kind of given up as well. The Pistons are in the bonus. And Durant gets the defensive rebound, and Vucevic fouls again. Vucevic has constantly just fouled the entire fourth quarter. So, this game's done. We've lost to Detroit again. That's twice this season. You know, they've tied the season series against us, guys. We've beaten them twice. They're about to beat us twice. That's the worst team in the league. That's beaten us twice. They have, what, 9 wins on their season? And 2 of them against us. Someone figure out the percentage. Because they stay beating the Bulls, it seems like. This is a joke. Bulls beat... Alright, for some reason, my OBS disconnected there. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me. Again, there's only 3 minutes left, so it doesn't even matter if you don't. When Vooch and Dalen are your only players to make threes, you know you've done something wrong. Something wrong with assembling the roster. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. It's a big joke. It's all a big game. But again, show you're serious about competing. Go lose to Detroit, you know. This team is just such a competitive team, guys. We're so competitive. We could really go places with this team, guys. We have the most clutch games in the league. Surely that means we're winning. Yeah. Anyway. I guess I'm in autopilot mode until the end of the game here. The Bulls are going to have to really start making big shots if they're going to make this entertaining. I mean, getting to the line helps as well, I guess. Kobe White's going to go to the line. Quite sad, I can't lie. Stay tuned for Hayes' reaction. I probably won't be able to watch it. I've got to make my video quickly and I have to leave the house to go watch another sports event. Go watch some AFL. So, I probably won't be watching it, but you can let me know how it goes. Maybe I'll watch the end of it, I guess, if I have enough time. Maybe watch it on the train or something. I don't know. There's something we could do about that. Alright, Ivy to Duran. There's 2 minutes left. 8 points down. Asua Thompson shoots. Makes another 3. Asua Thompson has made 2 threes on the Chicago Bulls. The guy that shoots 15% from the 3-point line has made more threes than this entire Bulls team. Or the same amount, my apologies. A player that shoots 15% from the 3-point line. 15%. Probably one of the worst percentages in the league. Has made the exact same amount of threes as this Bulls team as a collective. That truly says it all. I miss a bit of Torrey Craig and Patrick Williams right now. I can't lie. I miss our 40% three-point shooters, bro. Where are they gone? Should have been a Bull now. He's scoring daggers against us. Heartbreak. I cannot believe a guy that shoots 15% from three has the same amount of threes as our whole team. That has to be in the history book somewhere, bro. He probably just made history right there. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Surely, again, we might have made history today. When was the last time a team scored 2 threes in a game? That's like non-league type of stuff, you know? Yeah, the game's done. Drummond's guarding Cade now for some reason. Trying to trap. I'm convinced the team that I played for, non-competitively, you know, we suck at basketball, my friends and I. Like, we're all right for, you know, a non-competitive team, I guess. But I've seen my team that I play for that doesn't know any core basics about basketball at the time make more threes than this. Like, this is actually crazy. 2 threes in a game. In an NBA game. 2 threes. Oh my goodness. In the modern NBA as well. Where literally everybody, you shoot more threes than you don't. That's crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 17 seconds left. They're going to dribble out the clock. The Bulls are losing to Detroit in some embarrassing fashion. Put it this way, I don't care how good you are as a team. I don't care how competitive you are as a team. I don't care how competitive you claim to be. Or even if you're not competitive at all. If you only make 2 threes in a game, in today's NBA, a G League team would beat you. It's as simple as that. If the Windy City Bulls came to play today against the Chicago Bulls, the Windy City Bulls would win today. If you're making 2 threes on the night. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. Anyway, we lost to Detroit. Fair play to Detroit. They've beaten us twice. As Jordan says, 9 wins out of Detroit and 2 of them against the Bulls. That's almost a third of their wins against us. So there you go. Battered and bruised. We could beat the Pelicans. We could beat the Timberwolves just fine. But we can't beat Detroit. I don't know what it is, man. But this team can't claim to be competitive and lose to Detroit. AK's got it wrong again. Well, there's a lot of games where... But 2016, that's almost 10 years ago. That's 8 years ago. The most recent was Heat versus Nets in 2016. So it's been 8 years since someone's made 2 threes in a game. Or since someone's made no threes in a game. Oh, man. Out of the last 4 seasons, which has been the worst? 2020 to 2024. I would say my most disappointing season would be last season. 2022, 2023. Just because I think we expected so much more from this team. I think 2024, this season, is disappointing, but this is to be expected. Based on last season, you know? I view disappointing based on what we're supposed to be compared to what we are. In 2023, people expected us to be a bona fide playoff team. And we finished in the 10th seed. So that to me is more disappointing than this season. But this is a very disappointing game. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. It's very disappointing. I don't give the Bulls no effort at all tonight. They played sloppy. They did. They played sloppy. They just couldn't make a shot. 95 points on the night. That's quite embarrassing. Tough luck. What can we do? Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll see you guys in the game reaction. I'll probably see you guys in the next watch-along as well. The result is like Luton versus City this morning. Sure, you scored 2 goals against them, but City scored 6. Haaland scoring 5. Yeah, well, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What's the score? 105-95. The game is done. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for watching. If you are new to the stream, feel free to like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the game reaction. I will see you in the next game, watch-along against Cleveland. And hopefully something better can happen there. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.